want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em a shot, boy.
What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in to watch ACTV, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And we are here with an interesting, new, fresh take on Culture Club. And that's spelled with two B's because we are supposed to be bold and blunt this particular show, okay? Like I do with every beginning episode of Culture Club, we are going to introduce ourselves from our right to our left. State your name, your zodiac sign, and the last time you heard a P. Diddy song.
I am J. O'Coley. I am a Capricorn, the cool kind, January. Last time I heard a P. Diddy song that he's actually on or that he owns or wrote, what are we doing?
Anything. Take that. Anything.
I would say, admittedly, it's been a while, but I haven't canceled him like we did R. Kelly.
Okay.
I just happened to hear it.
So I am the one and only Megabody. I'm a Sagittarius, and I think I heard R. Kelly's not R. Kelly, but
Yikes. This is the second time R. Kelly was mentioned when P. Diddy came into the conversation.
Yeah, but I think I heard a Diddy song like yesterday, and I was rocking to it too.
Come on, rocking to it. He still supports Diddy. I think that's what he's saying. I'm Wes. I'm a Leo, the best sign in the world. And the last time I heard a P. Diddy song was probably 2 months ago. I was listening to his album. Love, or Big Love, or something love with love in it.
The Last Love.
Yeah.
Last song.
Something like that.
The last album.
Sir?
What's good? I'm Zafar. I'm a Scorpio. Be good. P. Diddy, not really a fan, honestly. I never really listened to his music. Besides him, putting out that group with the what's that group?
The Man Group?
Making a thing.
No,
What's he
Danny McKay.
Oh, Danny McKay.
You about to say Pussycat Doll?
Wow.
Yeah. I like some songs.
Already getting misinformation.
I like a few of their songs, but besides that, I don't really listen to them like that. But I've been hearing what's going on. I try to listen and get,
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll
We're
talk
gonna
about it.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyrese Lee. I'm a Virgo. I think that's the best sign. Last time I heard a Diddy song, it's probably been a couple of months, like Wes said, when this album came out. It was very interesting. I guess the only thing that would be kind of crazy is that it's kind of hard not to listen to Diddy on something because, like Knight said, he's on all the songs, all the videos.
Yeah.
So if they do cancel him, it's going to be interesting because they may have to cancel like all the artists he worked with. So that's going to be weird.
Well, a lot of the artists are coming out saying that they're like disconnecting from him and whatever he got going on. Some people are saying like, well, we told y'all he was a little whatever. So it's very interesting. But I want to go back to these two because they brought up R. Kelly and P. Diddy in the same kind of conversation and breath. So what was that about, sirs?
I just simply said I haven't canceled him the way we as a culture have canceled R. Kelly. R. Kelly, had his trial. The gavel has been hit. Court has said whatever they said. So the court of popular opinion has decided to cancel him for the most part. A lot of people have, and I can get that between both sides. But in this case, I would say that P. Diddy is kind of going through the same situation. I'm not going to say exactly, but it's the same personal situation where he's getting ran through the mud.
I've heard some things about him, go to showers and, freak parties and
real
all
bad
that stuff. So
lots of stuff. But at the end of the day, until we know what the truth is, I personally haven't decided to do any type of canceling or talk that much shit. Just because of the fact that the jokes are funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get my little giggles on. It is funny, but it sucks.
What was the funniest joke you heard?
The no Diddy. The newest thing is no
So put that
Diddy.
in context. Explain.
I want you to come watch, let's Netflix and chill. No Diddy.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh yeah. It's the new pause.
And for me, I think that what's interesting is they're both like black celebrities that we've looked up to for years. And it seems like until we see the proof, I'm standing on this, that it seems like a witch hunt. And I, whether he's done a crime or whether he's a freak are two different things to me. I don't care about the salaciousness of it. And I think that that's what's like drawing everybody in, all of the things that he does. But to me, when you look at the details of it, it's like, okay, you put yourself in some of these positions, not to victim shame or anything like that. But I think that it's just kind of interesting. I want to see it play out. I want to see the facts. If he's guilty, let's handle the business.
You know what I think happened though? I think what happened was allegedly when Cassie got paid for her.
Everybody said they want.
Yeah.
It would happen so quick. That was one of the quickest lawsuit and overturn I ever seen. So when other victims probably their situations happened to them, they probably felt like, wow, she got paid so quick. Well, this happened to me. So let me get my check too.
And we live in like a Me Too situation thing right now. Everybody, he said his arm was rubbed against. He got some money. I remember when West rubbed on my arm. Now it's a thing. So
My thing is, I don't like, for me, again, not to victim shame or whatever, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are very sensitive. This ain't the platform for you. For me, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm not that sensitive. But anyways, I just feel like it's crazy how it was said that P. Diddy did all of these things to Cassie, and $30 million just made it all go away. For me, that's just
$30 million didn't make it go away.
in terms of Cassie, like, okay, you did all this to me. Now I want to tell the world, what you gonna pay me? Okay, you gonna pay me $30 million? I'll walk away and be quiet. That's just crazy to me. I don't understand
it. It is very crazy, and I feel like over all these years, all of this stuff has happened that you said was wrong. Why did you stay? The reality of it is, and I hate to say it, Cassie wanted a better career. She put herself in a position to get certain things. And I know it's still wrong. If Puffy did all these things, it's still wrong on him. But she put herself, it's like me saying, hey, I need the money, so I'm going to be with this older person. I'm going to do this. You make a choice. You make a conscious choice. And you can't go back later and then say, oh, well, woe is me.
It doesn't make it any less of a crime, regardless of what you're saying in terms of, I put myself.
But what position are you putting yourself in?
Morally being exploited or putting yourself out there to be exploited. If you feel that your talent is that you're going to put your talent on the line, and that's more important because you want that to flourish, you're going to say, okay, well, I'm going to, let him do whatever to me. That's a personal issue. But
I think if it's something that if you've never been put in that position where
people don't understand that, and him as a person of power,
they're grown because they already know what they're doing, right? And they know that who they are and that people want to be around.
So real quick, so make sure that I'm understanding the stances here. So what stance are you taking with
we're all saying it's wrong either way
because it depends on. It's easy to comment on something on a position that you've never been in, right? And when you have hopes and dreams and you see a celebrity as, oh, this is my way, and then you meet them and they may slowly groom you into certain situations because they know what your desire is. They know that you want to do music. Okay, so now that you're around year after year, I'm giving you music, I'm letting you record, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm slowly introducing you little by the lifestyle that I'm used to presenting to people that I may not present that at first because now you're around me. But now you're in a predicament where I may be ashamed, or people know me, I have family and friends, but I really want to get my music out and I'm getting something out of it because I brought absolutely nothing to the table but my talent and my looks. So now I have to be with someone that has all the power, all the plugs, and I have to accept certain things because I may not know how to say anything and people may not understand the predicament that I'm in.
My only question to all of what you said, and I agree, okay? But in my mind, and Cassie's mind is her mind, my mind is mine. But in my mind, you outlined that perfectly. But then it gets to a point where I'm fed up. Clearly, she got fed up. Somebody got fed up. Something was done or whatever. She left the situation. However, I don't know how she distanced herself from that. But for me, after years and years and years of all of that, then going into everything that was detailed in the lawsuit, how is $30 million going to make all of that go away? For me, I just don't understand that. For me, when I heard the story,
it's a start.
What? Hold on, because it's done with her, but now everybody else is doing the thing. My thing is, like, for me, if I went through all of what you detailed, the way, and even going back to the actual lawsuit and read some of the shit in that thing, there's no way that Diddy would still have any amount of coin left after dealing with me. That's how I look at it. But for $30 million to just be like, okay, cute, all right, I'm done. I mean, I don't know.
I believe the dollar amount isn't as important to the victims as being acknowledged for whatever they went through. I can only talk about from a person who's been through certain traumas. Like, you have to understand that it had, like, even if it was years and years and years and years and years ago, you may have grown, you a bigger person, you don't need them for nothing. But at the end of the day, that person acknowledging in some sort of way, even if they say, I didn't do it, but here's this money, y'all know that that money is an acknowledgement in some sort of way. So that punishment against your career, whatever the case may be, makes me feel good enough that I can go ahead and move on because I got the piece that I needed. Regardless of how much the dollar amount is, you have to understand that closure is closure for different people.
So for me, I don't think the dollar amount matters. I get what you're saying with that. The second thing is, how do you go through all of this? If you're mistreating me, why do I stay for 15, 20, 30 years? And this is the kind of stuff that I'm outlining. The other thing is you have to, where do you take accountability at some point? I can't say that I kept allowing you, because the other side to that is I wanted something. That's the reason why I went through it. We act like this doesn't happen every day. We stay on our jobs and we get mistreated at work. Our bosses talk to us any kind of way, all this kind of stuff. And we stay there. Why? Because we have to pay our bills. But we don't go back later and say, oh, well, she talked. Everybody would have a lawsuit. Everybody. Cassie has to take some responsibility for her part. Some of this stuff,
And she did.
Cassie wanted a career that she did not have,
and that
and
was
she
enough.
put herself in that position. And the problem is she didn't get it. Now she with the new man who ain't got no money, and now she needs some. Let's just
She could have thought about, what am I going to do if I'm done with Diddy?
it's integrity.
Just
And what she should have said was, hey, Diddy, I'm not doing all that. Baby, I signed to be an artist. I'm not getting that probed up in me. I'm not doing that.
and he gonna be like, I don't care.
He can say
What you got? And then she gonna walk away with absolutely.
so what? She didn't have nothing before she came.
Exactly.
Are you going to leave with your dignity, or you're so
but now you're
traumatized
Miss
now?
Cassie. So what do? Go get a regular job after
Exactly.
being Cassie, being on
What she gonna do now? So it seems like she set herself up to be
Well, she got-
to play
she
a
got-
system.
she got the 30
Because-
million, so
yeah, that's what I'm
she-
saying. So it seems
Sure.
like she's winning and Diddy's losing because she played on his time.
Okay, so
She put herself in a position she still ain't got no career,
okay, so
and she still ain't gonna have now.
So let's take the 30 million out. let's take the celebrity out, and let's just put regular people in, right?
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between anybody's mama, because I don't want to say your mama on this stage, anybody's mama staying with the daddy who is constantly cheating and doing whatever
They
the
do it
hell
all
they
the
do
time. They do it all
because
the
of the
time.
fact that, oh, they don't have to work, they're getting their rent paid and all this shit, they live a lavish lifestyle. It's the same
They
situation.
do it all the
right?
time.
So you can't ask those type of questions, because if they're
Yes, you can, because I would ask my mother. Mama, why did you stay? What's the
I've
problem?
been in that situation.
Because to me, it's you. You have to make the decision.
Well, I'll say
you
this.
teach people how to treat you.
I'll say this, and I'm not. Have anybody ever met Diddy before?
Right.
No.
I did.
Yeah,
I was,
he was on the show,
I was
wasn't
making the band.
he?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what's up, man.
You had to walk across the bridge.
I did. I actually handed them the cheesecake. But what was actually profound and astonishing to actually all the people that was in the house was Diddy woke us up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That was actually the second time we met him, because the first time we met him, we were really excited. He came into the house. He came in with his camera crew. He came in, sat down, did his TV part, and actually exited right after. So we thought that we were going to like actually meet him, say, hey, what's up, get to know him. And we were just all shocked that this man literally came and did his TV role and hit on us. So it was no communication, nothing that was personal. And then I just noticed that we had found out like Diddy didn't like locks on people. So the guys up in the house, some of the guys had locks, they were cutting their hair for him. And it was just crazy the lengths that people would go just to try to please him or be up in the group. And them people didn't even make it in the house.
Right.
But a lot of times what we think and what we see on TV and what's presented, that's not what's real in life.
Right.
And even from when I went home and got kicked off the show, a lot of things, the way that they edited, it was not exactly how the things happened, or what was presented to the public is not what actually happened in the house. So it's just, we have to recognize that we have so much, especially when you're younger, in your 20s, which Cassie was probably in her 20s or 19 around that time when she met him. She had all these wants and desires.
I mean, the way that people making it sound like these people were not underage, 16, 17, allegedly.
Allegedly, and if that's happened, that's what I need to see. Let's bring that out. Fuck all
So
what
real
you doing in the
quick,
bedroom.
what do y'all think Carisha is going through right now?
Oh, God, she get my deepest sympathy.
She's grown.
She's embarrassed.
Carisha's grown. If anything, she's just, she's been hit by strays. She's already alluded to liking golden showers and all types of shit, which kind of confirms things that was in Cassie's,
Yeah, her tweets have been
affidavit.
very alarming toward the kind of atmosphere that she's been around.
But we are still trying to make something happen that may or may not have happened. Leave her alone. Like, I feel like she's
What are you talking about?
with Carisha. Like, leave her. I feel like we need to leave her alone. That yes, now people are saying that she was a drug mule doing something with.
What does that mean?
Because you had sex with somebody who affiliated.
So you mean y'all? So hold on. It sounds like this side of the table, and we need to hear a little bit more from you. It sounds like this side of the table is saying that. It's saying that. Let me get my thought back. It's saying that Carisha is a damsel in distress. By herself.
No,
she got her corn.
She
was a hot girl. She got girl right, and she just went.
And so that means we shouldn't care if she gets beat up or something like that.
Let me finish.
If she was getting beat up, I believe Carisha would say that she was getting beat up.
Oh.
That would be her story. She would live her story. Her story was she fucked him a couple times. Excuse me. She dated him. She had some fun. She gave him some lavish gifts, and they broke up.
And while y'all did all this for the bag, I didn't do none of that. I played on my time. I did it how I wanted to do it. I was a hot girl, and Diddy may be in some trouble. But what does that have to do with me? Because I like my coochie ate or whatever. That don't have nothing to do with me.
She was just a good time.
She was just
at
a
the right time.
at the right time. A girl get in her bag.
She was a good time at the right time. I don't know about no pink,
I don't know. For some reason, I just see her there like, go ahead, Diddy, do that. Do like, you better shut up, bitch. Go ahead. Take that.
You think she was the one that was saying it?
I just think I think she opened the door for a lot of that stuff. Oh, he's upstairs. Oh, going upstairs. I mean, I don't know. This is all alleged, but
it wasn't surprising due to the image that she presented from being in City Girls and coming up with that type of rap and being in this type of generation where everything is just so raunchy. Even when you listen to the radio, it's just whoa, sex side pieces.
But all the stuff that they rap about, they don't really live those lives. And the other side to it, think of like the average girl, a college student or something.
I feel like now they don't live those lives, but I feel like they did at one point.
They probably did, but the average rapper, female rapper that's rapping all this stuff, all this crazy stuff, they're not living those lives. But the average girl that that's in college, dating a dude, he leave his green or something, and he tell his homeboy, hey, take this package to her. She not looking in it to go through it and see all those different things. There has been countless women that have gotten caught up over that. And now that you're gonna say she's a drug mule. She's not a drug mule.
If she gets caught by the cops, then by definition, is a drug mule.
It's like you being in my car and I got something in my car. You're not gonna get in my car and search my car. So what you gonna do when they put drug mules on your stuff?
So you're saying she's not affiliated with the drug?
I'm saying that at the bare minimum, she was at the parties like anybody else. Because a lot of people's at these parties and ain't witnessed shit.
I wish I would have been at one of them.
Me too.
I would have signed that paper real quick. So to wrap this up, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and the question is, do y'all think Cassie and Carisha are friends? We're gonna close it off, go left to right. Yes or no?
No, absolutely not. I do not think they are friends.
All right.
Because it seemed like Carisha probably do what she wanted to do. She got money. She got a rich. She's straight, with or without Diddy.
I'm glad y'all think she that strong. Some tell me she in the corner crying. Well, go ahead.
I don't think they're friends either. I feel like they both live two separate lives. You don't hear shit about them hanging out or being together. Like, why now would they be friends?
Interesting. I think they good girl Judies. I do. And I think they compare notes. They compare notes. And I honestly think that, Carisha's trying to figure out how to get her 30 mil.
No.
So Carisha already got. She didn't got.
What they got to do with the price?
She done got stuff funded, all types of stuff.
That'll make her real. What does that work?
Cassie would have a show too, like Carisha did.
You think so?
And that was all funded by it. And I think that's one of the things that has Cassie kind of salty. You seeing this girl out here living her life, she doing her big one, and she not allegedly all the stuff you say you went through, she's saying she ain't have to go through that.
Well, Diddy said I did what I promised.
But
Had a
she
hit.
Y'all have to understand it.
One hit.
So,
That's what you put yourself on. And I don't think that they're friends.
okay, right.
I don't think they're friends. Carisha don't fuck with them hoes like that.
Yes, I'm like Carisha. Yes, Carisha.
I like Cassie too.
Yes, y'all standing for Carisha.
So
I like
let's
that.
just say this. Carisha was not a girlfriend. She was a good time. They both said at one time they was together real bad or not. They was just enjoying each other. Because if that was the case, remember Love or Diddy had a whole baby in the midst of supposedly talking to Carisha. If that was the case,
break up.
but they officially split.
What if she said I'm tired of this shit, I can't take it.
Then that was her choice, and
If
that's
she said, okay, I won't do it no more. I won't do all that bad
If
stuff.
that's
You
the
know,
case,
your fault
if
for
that-
believing
well, let me just say,
That's your fault for
that
believing
she's
them.
not a part of the group of girlfriends of exes. She's just somebody who dated
Carisha, please.
That's it.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. All right. Well, we're going to continue this celebrity train. Anthony Mackie was on in hot discussion because a fan walked up to him and wanted to say hi. So, and he put his hand up and, according to her, put his hand up and said no and dismissed her. So starting with Tyrese, the question is, have you ever wanted to or saw a celebrity that you thought was cool or whatever that you really liked and you wanted to say hello to them? Did you or did you not say hello?
I did. I actually had a couple of instances. I remember when I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and at that time we had I believe a thing called Summerfest where like different artists would come and perform. And I was actually at the mall and I saw Joe, and I was a huge fan of Joe because vocally he's a beast. And we was on the elevator. I remember going up and I saw him and I spoke to him, but he was so dry, and it kind of turned me off from just like his personality. Now, do I feel like being a celebrity, you're not obligated to speak to people, or if you may be having a bad day, people don't understand that they are real people, but they may not know the effect that they may have on somebody that looks up to them or that admires them and could totally be turned off from them. So yeah, it's not many fans after that experience to kind of change the way I view celebrities. So it's really only one celebrity that I absolutely love. I would be absolutely destroyed to see kind of them. And that's Brandy. Anybody that knows me knows me. So and I actually met her. But yeah, no, I think
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Brand! Yes, I love Brandy. Question.
No, I met a few celebrities. I never really had any bad encounters with celebrities though.
Okay.
Most of the time, like it's like I'm already in the environment of this being turned up. Like and I done met Cardi B, I done met Monica, I done met the Atlanta Housewives. But every time I meet them, it's always I'm like for my gigs and stuff. I'm partying, so they party, they lit, and either they find me attractive or they or they just having a good time. So it's always a good time. I never really had a bad experience with somebody.
I was I've met quite a few celebrities, but I'm always the person that's like, let them be, let me not bother them because I know how I am, and I love y'all when y'all come up to me, y'all say whatever y'all say, I'm appreciative, but there are times when I just don't want to be bothered by any kind of thing, specifically in this climate of people.